time to make dinner. And I'm going to make egg roll in a bowl, Trim Healthy Mama. So stay tuned and see how we make it. Well, it is on page 62 of the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. Egg roll in a bowl. It serves 6 to 8 people, and it also have options for E and fuel pull. So if you want to have it over rice, it would be a good E. All right, I have all my ingredients out to make egg roll in a bowl. Well, not this. I thought I had the sesame oil, and I don't. I thought it was in the back of my cupboard in my pantry, and I don't see it anywhere. So I'm going to take one more look, and then if I don't have it, then I don't have it. And I know that that's really what makes the meal. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this rice vinegar in it and see how, there's no fat, no carbs in this. So I need some, now the meats, I think we're good. I'm just thinking I need to add fat for my S, but I'm good. Okay, so I have all my ingredients. I'm going to throw the meat in my stock pot that I got going right there. And while that's cooking, I'm going to cut up the cabbage and the onion. So this is all that I need. It's a very simple meal, which I am thankful for. I thought it needed carrots. I remember putting carrots in the last time I made this. But there's no carrots in the recipe. So it must have just been my imagination. What do you think?
Okay.
4? You're 4.
I'm just going to be 5 next time.
Next birthday you will be. And we're going to put the ground beef in.
Yeah.
So this is from Costco. I bought like 3 of those jumbo packs of meat. And I still have some, so I'm glad I stocked up on the meat. So that's going to cook here. And I'm going to come over here and cook up, or cut up. I'm going to cut up the onion. Okay. So what we've done is cooked the ground beef in my pot here, and I've cut up the onion, and I'm going to put the onion in the pot and brown the onions with the ground beef. And then I'm going to cut up the cabbage while the onions cook. Don't touch, because I don't want you to have to touch your face, and then I'll end up crying like mommy. If you have a tip that helps you not cry, you know, when the gases are released when you cut up the onions, please share. I've tried a lot of things and nothing seems to work. Even keeping the onions in the fridge used to work, but that doesn't work anymore. So I'm going to give this a good stir. Okay, step back, sweetheart. You're being crazy, girl. And let this all cook together for a few minutes. It just smells good, you know, when you start cooking up onion, the house just smells good, doesn't it? I had a teacher at college say one time, if you don't know what's for dinner, just put some onion on a pan and start cooking, and people will think that your dinner is going to smell delicious and be delicious because of that wonderful smell. And I agree. Alright, so now I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit more. I think I already have it high enough. And we're going to let that cook. Oh, you're supposed to add the sesame oil, but I don't have sesame oil, so we're going to try the rice vinegar. That's going to smell good. That's Chinese. That went in some Trim Healthy Mama meal that I made. Well, that smells good. That rice vinegar in here. Ooh, if you don't have it and you have rice vinegar, it smells good. Oh, you got a lot of hand sanitizer on that hand, girl. Alright, so let's let that cook. I'm going to scoot you over so I can cut up the cabbage. She's standing here on a chair. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is cut up my cabbage and put that in next.
I'm 4.
She's 4. Yep, she's 4. Okay. So I have my onions cooked up nicely. They're nice and soft and it's kind of, what's it called, see-through-ish, you know. And now I'm going to add all the cabbage. Then I cut up a whole head of cabbage right into the pan. And we're going to get all this blended. Then I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients, which is some garlic, some ginger, and the Bragg's liquid aminos. I have to tell you about my awesome deal I got. This just looks pretty, doesn't it? Nice and bright the green is. This liquid aminos that I got, how much do you pay for your liquid aminos? What, $6.99 probably, or more? I got this for $1.99 at Grocery Outlet. And as you can see on the front right there, it doesn't expire until a year and a half from now. I got this for $1.99. I totally should have bought a second one, and I probably will, because I use this a lot. We use this as a replacement for soy sauce in most Trim Healthy Mama recipes, and since Trim Healthy Mama, I use it in anything for soy sauce. So this is just delicious, as it says on the front, natural soy sauce alternative. So that was an awesome deal. You know that I got a good deal on that for $1.99. Yes. And then last week at Sprouts, all their spices, their organic spices that come in these nice glass jars, were 50% off. So I stocked up on spices right there.
I'm peeling this off.
You're going to peel more of that? She's going to work on the ends. Yeah, that'll keep her occupied, right? So we're going to mix this up. We're going to add the those ingredients over there to this.
I need a spoon to work this out.
A spoon? I can get you a spoon. Well, you can get a spoon. You can get down off the chair. So doesn't that just look good? It smells really good too. Even though I use that vinegar instead of a sesame oil, it still has a good smell to it. Now it has that vinegar smell to it, but it's good. It's not like overpowering vinegar, like a bad smell. I'm going to say that it smells really good, because it just does. I like the smell. If you like the smell, then you know probably most likely going to taste good too. So I'm going to get all those ingredients together and put them in here. Alright, so now I'm going to add the liquid aminos, the garlic, and the ginger into the pan.
Yeah,
And it'll make it all yummy and delicious, won't it? Don't you wish you were having dinner at my house tonight? What are you having for dinner? Put down in the comments some Trim Healthy Mama meals that you've had this week, if you've had anything.
I'm giving a thumbs up.
Yeah, but Amelia wants you to give us a thumbs up.
And cry. Watch animals.
Subscribe. It sounded like she said cry, and subscribe. Alright, so the cabbage is wilting nicely. See that? Can you see that? And it smells now like liquid aminos, which is soy sauce alternative, so it smells like Chinese food in my house.
Yep.
Let's see, my husband's going to be late. There was an accident on the 29.
Uh-oh.
So he was stuck in traffic for a while. My boys are watching something. They've been bouncing on the trampoline. I think their bodies are tired. Amelia's cutting up the cabbage with a spoon.
Yeah, because I can't get it
And I probably should have made some brown rice for the kids. I got some noodles they can put this with if they want noodles. I got some leftover noodles from the other day. I'll just give them that. I know, really, noodles, really elbows don't really go with this. I understand, but I just remembered I should have made rice for them.
Smiles.
So I'm going to put the lid on this, and I'm going to let it cook for a while, because the cabbage needs to shrink and wilt and all that good stuff, you know? That'll give you a nice look at it when we're done. I'm going to add a little salt to this. I got this salt grinder at the Dollar Tree months ago. It's lasted forever. This is fantastic. I like things salty. I've noticed the last 4 years is before Trim Healthy Mama how I like things more. I used to not like putting salt on my food, and now I do.
Yeah, I love salt.
Yeah, you guys like doing it because Mommy does it now, which is good because it gives it more flavor. It brings out the flavors of foods. And plus it helps in your sweet drinks. If you use pure stevia, if you add a little bit of salt to it, it balances it out where it's not so bitter. Because it is something to get used to when you're on Trim Healthy Mama. So, alright, this is done. I'm going to put it on a very low heat right now and wait till my husband gets home before we eat. He should be home shortly. And I can warm up some other things. Maybe cut up the rest of that watermelon for the kids. Make sure I don't eat any.
I would eat them.
Oh, this just looks amazing. Doesn't that just look amazing?
This is just popped out of my hand.
She's having fun peeling that cabbage over there. I gotta remember this. She feels like she's cooking. Are you cooking dinner too?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's that. I'll give you a picture of it soon. My egg roll in a bowl is done. There it is all cooked up with everything in it. And we're just going to put it in some bowls and enjoy it for dinner this evening. And I'll let you see it in my bowl. I'll probably end up putting more liquid aminos on it because that's just how I enjoy it.